Okay, this is a song that we ask for compassion. We ask Hashem for compassion. We need so much compassion now. We need so much divine help. Things are difficult, and soldiers are they don't have enough soldiers, and there's so much. We need more shalom in Israel, and we need Hashem's compassion and compassion on the rebuilding of Yerushalayim. Rachem, Rachem na Hashem Elokeinu, Rachem, 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 al Yisrael, Rachem, Rachem na Hashem Elokeinu, Rachem, al Yisrael amecha, Rachem, ועל ירושלים עירך, רחם, 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 ועל ציון מishkan kevodecha, ועל malchut beit meshichecha, ועל habayit hagadol vehakadosh, Rachem, 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 Rachem na Hashem Elokeinu, Rachem, al Yisrael amecha, Rachem, 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 Rachem. So in this time, we're at a time that we're mourning, and we're really, in pain over that the temple has been destroyed, and we're crying. And all the personal pain that we feel, it's the crying really for the Shekhinah that's far away from us, that we miss and that we so much yearn for. And so I just read something so beautiful in the Tivot Shalom, that there's a difference when a Jewish person cries and when a non-Jewish person cries. And so when Moshe cried, it said when he was a baby in the Nile River, and Bija, she saw that it was a boy crying. And then she said right after, that must be one of the Hebrew children, the Hebrew boys. And so Netivot Shalom explains, because the way he cried, she knew that it was a Hebrew, because the way a Jew cries is not a cry of yeush, it's not a cry of despair, it's a cry of hope, tikva. And then he brings a story that I had never heard, and also my husband, that Plato, the philosopher Plato, he met Yirmiyahu, and he saw Yirmiyahu cry after the destruction of the temple, the first temple, and he was crying and crying and crying. So Plato says to him, "Why are you crying? I thought you're an intelligent person. Why are you crying over something that's already gone? It already, there's nothing you could do about it. It's finished." And so Yirmiyahu said, "I cannot answer your question because you will not understand it." And so Netivot Shalom explains that a non-Jew cannot understand this kind of cry. When we cry for the temple, even though it was destroyed, we're crying with hope, and every tear and every sigh builds another brick of the upcoming temple. And because of that, it's even allowed to cry on Shabbat. Like there's a discussion whether it's allowed to cry on Shabbat, because Shabbat's supposed to be a happy day. But if you cry from that place of hope and yearning for that which was lost, and so it's about the temple and it's about everything in our life, we can cry for it in a way of yearning, of bringing it back. And that kind of cry, this is the cry in these 3 weeks that we're in now, in a time Bein HaMetzarim, between the 17th of Tammuz and I have a really good idea, just because you're so attentive, and the 9th of Av. It's 21 days exactly. And on Friday I spoke to my son Netanel Shalom, and he said he read something in a book, in a Rabbi Nachman book, and he had to look something more up, but there was as a connection between the chicken hatching an egg and these 21 days. And now I see it. He didn't, he had to look it up first. So we didn't finish the conversation and say, look it up for me, I want to hear it next week. And but now that I'm speaking with you, there's just a flash coming to me. And what is that it's connected to this concept. The chicken sits on this egg for 21 days. And then a chick comes. I know that because I have chickens, so I experienced it many times. It's on a clock, 21 days exactly. And then there's chicks. And so those little eggs are like, they look like rocks. But the chicken knows, the mother hen knows that, she has to do her work, she has to wait, and she has to just keep warming those eggs. And she has emunah. She really has emunah that there's going to be a birth from that. And that's what we say. On the 9th of Av, when the temple was destroyed, Mashiach is born. There's a birth, there's an emunah. There's a cry of emunah. Like the Mashiach is born at this time, the sprout of Mashiach, and we're part of making that happen. And so I wish all of us, holy tears of yearning, tears of wanting to get close to Hashem, really feel that closeness that we're missing, really yearn to feel this connection that we had when we had the Beit HaMikdash. And so that's just a little thing for this time.